Donna, are we more likely to see a conservative female president before a liberal one? Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay.
I think we'll see a Democratic. We've had three. We've had Geraldine Ferraro as a nominee, Hillary Clinton as a nominee, Kamala Harris as a nominee. We will have a Democratic female president in my lifetime.
I say.
Oh, really? Really? I don't know about that. Not if the Democrats keep going like they're going right now. So here we are today on Real Time with Bill Maher, and on his panel we have Donna Brazile. That's a name from the past. Isn't she something or other in the Democratic Party hierarchy? You know, establishment Democrat type. Something in the party, the DNC, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't be bothered to look her up right now. We also have Neil deGrasse Tyson on the panel, and I don't know if he's going to get involved in the politics. We shall see. But wait a second. What did she just say? She just said we had Kamala Harris as a nominee. No. Kamala Harris was a DEI hire for vice president, a literal DEI hire. Remember, Joe Biden said he wanted his vice president to be a woman of color, so therefore he didn't have much choice. She was one of the few choices, so he just plucked her in because she was no sort of nominee. When she was in the primaries, she performed abysmally and dropped out early. And she's only vice president because she's literally a DEI vice president. And as we know now, a completely useless campaigner for president. And I hope, therefore, that the Democrats run her in 2028. I really hope so. And Geraldine Ferraro, now that's a blast from the past. Oh, God, that's from like when I was a teenager, a kid. Who was she? She was like she was also not a nominee, I don't think. She was just picked as a running mate by, who was it? Michael Dukakis or something? Oh, God. Again, I can't be bothered looking it up, but I don't think she wasn't a nominee.
And the asteroid will not hit her. She will deflect it, and with her superpowers, things will be okay.
Okay. Can I make one suggestion?
What?
Not a vice president named Tim.
Okay. Well, okay.
You know, enough with a lady and a Tim.
Okay.
Remember Tim Kaine?
Tim Kaine. Okay.
Tim Walz.
Okay.
It is interesting how many global women leaders have come from the right. I mean, Britain's now had 3 conservative female prime ministers before it had a single Labour one. The current conservative leader is a young black woman called Kemi Badenoch.
Right.
Now, that's pretty amazing, I think. And it's lovely that no one really makes a big deal out of it.
Well,
Either we look at Merkel as a Christian Democrat.
Angela Merkel, she basically helped destroy modern Germany. Her memoirs have just recently published her memoirs, and the mainstream media journalists are slobbering all over her. And she herself, Angela Merkel, said that multiculturalism in Germany was a complete and utter failure. But of course, she doesn't. You know, neither she nor any of the other German political elites will have to pay any price for their, not just their failure to make multiculturalism work, but for destroying German society. That's the problem with modern politics. Nobody has to pay the price for their shitty decisions. And they're not just bad decisions, they're actively destructive decisions and policies.
Cold in my ear.
These are hard-ass women.
Hard-ass women.
And there's something about that.
Wow, fierce. Hard-ass women. So fierce.
Iron lady kind of, I'm going to go to war with the whole feminine shtick that's kind of really potent in the human psyche.
Well, I think people think that...
Who is this guy? Andrew Sullivan. Who is he? Oh, God, I can't be naff to look up any of these people. I already dislike this guy.
A woman leader has to kind of overcompensate a little towards strength, and people are drawn to strength. Mm-hmm. Look at Clowney, you know. I mean, look at Trump.
Oh, sorry.
Really have to spell that out?
It's late.
By the way, you left out Shirley Chisholm. She wasn't a nominee, but she ran for president.
She ran for president.
Yeah.
Mexico just elected a female president. We've had female presidents in Africa. It's time, folks. We know how to lead. We
Yeah, Kamala really knows how to lead. Did anybody see that speech? Or not that speech. She just released some video a couple days ago as I'm recording this. This little completely incoherent little pep talk she gave about, it was insane. I can't believe the Democrats released it.
I know, but you can't.
Next time have an actual primary where a woman candidate can prove her worth and not just be stuck in and nominated at the very last minute because you had a dotard running that you wouldn't fess up to?
Well, first of
Isn't
all,
the DNC responsible for that?
That's not fair.
First of all, we had a
Dotard?
primary.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good.
Joe and Kamala did win enough delegates. 14 million people participated in it, and we should not disenfranchise
Right.
those Americans. So, but look,
Biden picked her as his running mate. Literal DEI hire.
I think it would have been better.
Wait, by the way,
if
she
was
was on a
honest-
ticket that got elected to the White House. It's not like she was never voted for.
But if you want to have a
I
good
just want you to put that
candidate,
Nobody votes for the vice president, Mr. Science Man, if that's what you are.
out there. That's all.
sure.
she was a
People
strong,
vote for-
good candidate.
Okay,
but
first-
you know what?
terrible candidate. If you
107
can't see
days.
that now, when are you going to see
Okay,
it?
first of all, there's so many
I
wrong.
can put my glasses on and I can still tell you I can see a leader when I see a leader.
Oh, I hope this woman continues to have influence in the Democratic Party establishment. I really hope so. Oh, I really, really hope so. I hope the Democrats keep going the way they're going. Oh, please, please, Donald Brazil. You can see a leader, and that woman is a leader.
Boo.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead,
There's
baby.
been so many wrong things said here by everybody. I'd like to correct some of them. She's not a dotard. Shirley Chisholm didn't get anywhere. That's to our point.
No,
It takes a different kind.
It lays some groundwork for others later. That's
107 days was more than enough time. That's a stupid excuse, in my view, that it wasn't enough time. If anything, our election should be like Britain and like other countries. They don't need 100 days. She was actually doing fine after the first few months.
After winning 81 million votes, Donald Trump never conceded the election.
Correct.
Okay, he continued to lie. He continued to
Yes.
fabricate. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden won the hearts and minds of the American people, as well as the Electoral College. Yet they were never given a mandate to do anything. But
you
they
mean
went out.
Hillary? Hillary won.
No, Hillary.
Hillary won the popular vote. So we actually have elected a woman.
Yeah.
It's just that our stupid system, the way we
well,
play the
that's
game,
that's
she
another
didn't get elected.
conversation.
But we can't say that the country, and also the votes are now finally all in for this election. Kamala Harris lost by your mustache hair. That like this much, it's so close.
Always.
So, right.
You know, Bill,
But
you said everyone at the table said something false. What did you say that was false?
Nothing. As ever. But the other false thing was, you know, that she ran a great campaign. She did not run a great campaign, and you're going to keep losing if you insist that she ran a great campaign.
I'm saying,
she didn't.
look, there was no model for the campaign that she had to run. Look, on July 21st at 1:41 p.m., when Joe Biden announced that he was going to step down, Kamala Harris had to step up. Now, what other Democrat could have stepped up in that period of time?
We're not arguing about that.
All right,
We're
well
arguing
then-
the campaign she ran. They asked her what she would do differently. She said, I can't think of anything. That's terrible.
How do
She
we
did not-
trust a party that was telling us with a straight face that Joe Biden could be president for 4 more years without any problem whatsoever?
That's right. You can't trust the Democrats. Now, that doesn't mean you can trust the Republicans. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm watching this from afar. I was born and raised in the States, as you know. But I've lived in Europe for decades now. And just watching the clown show that is American party politics is amusing. But the Democrats really have sunk to a new low this year. Yeah, I hope they keep going the way they're going. Again, what I was going to say is the Republicans, well, let's face it, both party establishments are corrupt. They're sick. They're venal, and they are bought and paid for by the corporations and special interests and donors. So, we'll see what happens in Trump's second term. Should be interesting. But I do hope the Democrats keep going on in this way, just like Donna Brazile is saying, I really hope she continues to be a powerful and fierce strategist for the Democrats, because they will get absolutely creamed in 2028 if they keep going like this. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. In the meantime, like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel and continue making content for you.